Right, this is Wednesday the 19th. We leave tomorrow morning for Karma, all the way from Karma to Kasan, and then from Kasan to Liuwa, Zambia. Back seats are out.
Karma Sanctuary lies 25 kilometers north of Sorowe on the Sorowe-Orapa Road. Sorowe is the birthplace of Botswana's first president, the late Sir Seretse Khama. The reason the site was chosen was due to its excellent habitat for rhinos, its central location, and the proximity to the Botswana Defence Force base. This provides the sanctuary with 24-hour protection. Karma Rhino Sanctuary currently has 4 black rhinos and 42 white rhinos. Hama early this morning and headed up to Tebi River Lodge in Kasan, where we're meeting the rest of the group to go to Zambia, Liuwa Plains. I can't wait. We're making our way up to our first night stop, Sioma Camp. It's right on the banks of the Zambezi. We're going to try and do some fishing for some tiger fish tonight. There's a couple of crocs in the water down here, exactly where we're going to fish. This is going up from Sioma to Mongu. Today is Independence Day. We're heading up to catch the ferry. We're just not sure if it's running today. On our trip to Liuwa, we're going to be crossing the Zambezi twice. The first ferry we're going to cross with is called the Satoti ferry, and it's near the town of Sinenga. This is a brand new Makora that these guys have just made. They're taking it down to the Zambezi. It's hollowed out of a tree. We're just busy taking a well-earned break before we head down to the ferry. The roads are so bad, sandy and almost non-existent in some places. Taking us forever to get there.
Ferry's working and operational, that's very good news. Alright guys, it looks like the first 5 cars, so if you are ready, you can go. I'm going to send Petri up ahead, he's going to go on first, and then you just watch the gentleman there, and how they just direct you onto the ferry.
It's the Great Zambezi.
Give a little bit of momentum when you get on the other side, it's quite a little steep little hill there, so make sure your 4x4 is engaged. Guys, and enjoy it, take photos, and just enjoy the scenery and the experience of driving over, of crossing the mighty Zambezi on a ferry.
Just hold on to something as it's gonna hit the bank. Here we go.
We're the last car on the ferry. Reversed into a tree this morning. Back window was so dirty I couldn't see the tree, and the sensors didn't work. There's Sean going on, first vehicle on. This is Mongu Matoya camp. All the tents are set up here under these mango trees, eh? Actually, I'm not sure whether those are mango there, but we've got mango at the bottom. Huge mangoes. There are mangoes all the way along. The other Fortuna rode into something this afternoon as well, reversed into something, so the two Fortunas have reversed into something.
This is the harbour down at Mongu. There's no water in it at the moment. It's almost time for the Zambezi Valley to be flooded. The water normally comes right up to the side walls of this harbour. The boats have just been lying around. They're full of sand and dirt. They can't be used for most of the year. And as soon as the water comes up the sides, then everybody has to move.
We are now away from Mongu to Colabo. The Chinese are busy rebuilding this road, and I think maybe this time it will be better because it normally gets flooded and washed away. This black and white boat belongs to the Lady King. When the Zambezi Barotse land floods, which is every year, starting in about November, the tribesmen are called in and they all move to another part of the drier area of the Zambezi. The Lady King is rowed by about 120 men, all wearing red berets. He's rowed to safety with all his belongings until April, May, when they have the Komboka ceremony to celebrate the end of the rains, and then they come back and rebuild these reed huts again until the next year. As you can see from this video, the reed huts are really just a wall of dry grass or latta, and then they just take down the walls and they just pack everything up. They're starting now because it's near the end of October, so they are starting to move their own stuff very, very slowly. You see the trailer on that canoe. A lot of them are starting to get onto the ferries. This is the second ferry that we will cross the Zambezi with. The Barotse land covers an area of about 5,500 kilometers, and it's all very, very flat, so they have to move to higher ground to avoid this. This is also why the Chinese keep rebuilding the roads, because they get washed away. And this is one of the reasons why Liuwa is going to be so exciting, because you can actually drive anywhere in Liuwa, because it does get flooded from November till about March.
Can't get out.
With difficulty, very greasy. Stay there, Ted.
Much closer, isn't it? Sean parking by touch.
From here, we'll carry on up to Kalaba, which is the last town before we cross the Luanginga River into Liuwa. The ferry across the Luanginga is a hand-drawn two-vehicle ferry, which should prove to be quite exciting. Stay with us and come back for part 2, because we see Lady Liuwa and her 2 males on a Wildebeest kill, plus many, many other exciting things happening in Liuwa. They also have the second biggest Wildebeest migration in Africa, and we experience a large part of that. If you like our videos, please subscribe and stay tuned for part 2 of Zambia. Thank you.